There's a hole in the bottom of the sea.
I'm shutting you up. Just stick that in the lamp. Hey y'all, it's Tara. Welcome back to my channel. Today we have another edition of Nana Snubs. Nana Snubs. Hey. Why are we still so bad at this?
I don't know.
All right, so here's what we gonna do. First of all, I have a new Melody Susie product that I will be reviewing, testing out for y'all in this video. But before we get to all of that, let's get to all of this and what Nana has on currently. She went to the salon a few weeks ago and to get a pedicure. And then she was like, hey, somebody do something with my nails. And so this is what they did. What is this, Nana? Shellac? What is this?
Shellac. They call it shellac. It's gel polish. You cure it, all that stuff.
Allegedly.
C&D, I think, is that the brand? C&D?
Sure. Honestly, I don't really care about what product they put on her. The application was terrible. I'm sorry, but it really was. They don't.
It's bumpy.
They never put enough on. There are
3 coats.
Excuse me, ma'am. There are three coats
on here.
Jesus Christ. Can y'all see? Can y'all see these little bumps up in here? They done cured. Yeah, and this is 3 coats. Not a fan. Oh, there's another one. Not a fan. Yeah. So I'm going to take off her color using this. And then we will come back and we will visit, you know, amongst ourselves when I do her, her other color that she wants. Because, spoiler alert, she wants to go with fire sign.
I always have to do
she has to do everything that I do.
Everything it's like everything she puts on her fingers. I'm like,
okay, but honestly, this is nothing. Like there's no art here. This is just the color.
It's just the color.
And she loves the color because.
But you know what? Sometimes you see a color and you think, oh my God, because when I saw this color in the salon when she pulled it out, you know, and I'm like, oh my God, that's it. And they had a little swatch nail, fake swatch nail,
pop stick.
It was gorgeous. It was gorgeous. And it's not that the color isn't pretty, but it's very sheer. Even like I said, with three coats, it's still, you can still see, what do you call that? Where you see the underside of your nail?
Your free edge?
The free edge, yeah. I don't like that. I don't like that. I like that.
Well, this is called opacity, honey. This is called opacity.
Yeah.
But I did explain to her because I created a polish for Nana years ago called Swim with the Pigs. And if you are a fan,
2017 Swims with the Pigs.
Was that 2017?
That's the first year I went was 2017.
Okay. Yes. So if you're familiar with my now non-existent indie brands, I created a polish for Nana with this exact pigment in it. It was a very sheer pink with a blue shimmer, but I zhuzhed it up by adding extra pigment to make it more opaque. And I also changed, like it wasn't Barbie pink like this.
It was more purpley.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that's the joy of adding pigment to a base or to a powder pigment, a shimmer, is you punch up the opacity. This right here, this shellac, C&D, whatever the hell it's called, there ain't no kind of opacity going on here, especially in 3 coats.
I'm going to tell you, it's on this color, there isn't. There's opacity on what she puts on my toes, which is a different color.
I'm talking about this right here.
Yeah, this color is just, I mean, it's a very, very pretty color, but I like the opacity. And it's too late once she's got 2 coats on there, and it's like, crap. And then she puts the 3rd one, and I'm like, crap. And I didn't want to.
Well, you know, if you have nubs, like I do,
and I filed these down because they were probably out to here.
Yeah, if you have no free edge, this may be beautiful, you know.
Yeah.
If you don't have any, you know, smile line that you can see.
And you know what? It's real pretty out in the sun, like when I'm in the pool, because that sun hits the shimmer and it you can't see that free edge.
Yes, ma'am.
Anyway, but
Okay.
we want this. We want this.
We're going to do some Madame Glam's fire
Look at how pretty
sign.
that's going to look on me. Look at how pretty that's going to look on me.
It's going to look gorgeous.
Damn.
Actually, on my phone right now, it's looking very orange. And this is not orange.
No, Tara said it was a neon red, but it's almost like a neon coral.
Mm-hmm. It's a conundrum, I think I called it. It's chameleon in the sense that you look at it one time and it looks like bright pink, and then you look at it again 5 minutes later and it looks bright orange or coral or whatever. It's just very strange. But I've had this on for almost 4 weeks. I put this on right after G Money left. Let's get started with her prep. And I'm gonna push back her cuticles off camera, but I will come back and I will remove her color with this, and then I'll do her cuticle prep work, and then we'll come back and we'll just chit chat while I'm doing her actual nails. Y'all know the drill. This ain't your first Nana's Nubs, honey, okay? So kick back. So let me be quiet and let me just get to work. Okay, everyone's Nana, please put your hands just straight out on the table. She's already fucked this up once, y'all. Yeah, she is an absolute mess when it comes to me doing her nails. She was like, oh, your lamp over here needs to be dusted. So let me grab a Kleenex after I'd already put on her protein bond and her nails were all sticky. She grabs a freaking Kleenex and she starts dusting, and I didn't think shit about it until I went to apply her base coat. And I'm like, why are there like stringy, fuzzy shits on your nails? So I had to wipe off all of her nails. So she has no dehydrator and no protein bond on. I just went straight in with the base coat. So hopefully her fingernails don't just fall the hell off. So here we are. We're going to go ahead and go in with fire sign. Fire sign. I tried to tempt her with at least 3 of my Model 1's vinyl record color cubes.
This is me shaking my head.
Yeah, no. But let me tell you, honey, she was living for some of those colors. However,
yes,
I think she came in here with a plan. All right.
I have been wanting that on my nails since you put it on yours. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Buy an extra bottle so we always have this.
For sure. I need to just make sure my lamps are situated properly. So, what's going on, y'all? I feel like it's been a couple months since we've all been together. What's happening? Summer is almost over. Some of y'all's children's is probably back at school already. Hell, I don't know. When do we go back to school up here? Don't we go back after Labor Day?
Before Labor Day. We used to go back after Labor Day. It's been all over the place. First it was before Labor Day, and then it was after Labor Day, and then now it's before Labor Day. They do like 2.5 days, and then they're out for Labor Day.
Yeah, that's
dumb.
Like,
what the hell?
That is so dumb. Just wait until the holiday's over and then go, because that just whacks out everybody's schedule.
Well, it takes away that last weekend when they could have like an extra day.
Well, I don't care about the children's. I'm talking about like mom and dad, because they've had to get
Mom and dads want them little mugs back in the schoolhouse.
Yeah, but they've had to get all geared up for back to school, and then 2 days later, them monsters are back at home again. Long weekend, Okay, so what have y'all been watching if you're out there in Bases Loaded Lacquer world? Because Nana and I have been talking about like TV shows and stuff. What are you watching? What are you reading? Y'all have been reading any good books this summer? Because I have to tell y'all, what do I want to tell y'all? I want to say my television viewing is, well, it's not like I only watch like trash TV. You know what I mean? Because I don't. But I do love me some true crime, of course. So I did watch, I don't know if anybody watched on Netflix. It's called The Sins of Our Mother. And I don't know when it came out, actually. And ironically, I had not even heard of this crime story until I watched the show. And then ironically enough, like 4 days ago, the lady, the lady at the center of this, the mother that the sins and the crime and the whole thing, She was sentenced the other day for her crimes, for her sins, the sins of the mother. But I was eating dinner in the dining room, and Mr. Braves Diva was watching the news in the living room, and I heard her name, and her name is Lori. Oh Lord, Lori Vallow. Lori Vallow.
What'd she do?
Daybell.
She killed her kids?
Daybell. Well, now if I said that, I'd be spoiling the show.
Oh,
Yeah, she killed her kids.
okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Because I saw that on the news too, but
Bitch.
I didn't know anything about the story.
Oh, crazy bitch. I'm talking, and when I say crazy bitch, I'm talking like, no, what are you doing? I'm not done. She thought they were like demons, and it was just, oh my God. Yeah. So, but it was good. Like the series, whatever, the Netflix series was good. Well, I mean, she killed her kids. It wasn't like great, but it was worth the watch, I thought. But Nana, I've been sort of arguing with Nana about my new favorite show on HBO. I still call it HBO.
What's it called?
I still call it HBO,
Oh,
but it's Max now. It's
Oh.
not HBO Max, it's Max. And my new favorite show is called Our Flag Means Death. And I'll put a little thing up here on the screen for y'all in case you want to go IMDb it, or if you're scrolling through. And what are you laughing at, lady? What are you laughing at?
do you remember
Oh Lord.
when we were coming back from the store?
Today?
Yes.
Coming back from the store
And I
today.
was telling you, I was starting to tell you a story, and you're like, hang on, hang on. And then we ended up doing all kinds of other shit. And then when we were in the pool, you were like, yeah, now what were you telling me? And I'm like, I can't
don't
remember. I mean, she literally asked me like 45 minutes later, okay?
Wait, did you
please.
just now remember? This was literally 8 hours ago, and she was like, it must not have been important. And what did I tell you? Oh, you'll remember later.
Yep.
Sure shit. 8 hours later, here we
Yep.
are. She
Yep.
remembers. Would you like to continue your story, or, for the YouTube people?
I can just tell you the story. I was talking to a gal that I work with, not in the same office. She's in a completely different state, but
Okay, can you move that hand that way so you're not banging on your
oh, sorry.
wrist? No, you're fine. Thanks.
We're talking about the weather, and she was like, oh, you know what, summer, blah, 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 but I really look forward to fall. And I said, I used to really look forward to fall until I moved to Michigan, and fall is nice. And last year we had an absolutely spectacular fall that lasted, the colors lasted several weeks, but in the back of my mind, I'm like the Game of Thrones. Winter is coming, and and it lasts like 8 months.
87 months, exactly.
Yeah. So that was my story again.
your
It wasn't
story.
important, but
Okay, hang
but
on.
it is true. Here in Michigan, we look forward to the fall, but we know what is right around the corner, so it's kind of hard to enjoy it sometimes.
Yes, honey, this is true. We all know winter is coming.
Winter is coming.
It is inevitable up here in the Great White North, and I hate it. Well, honestly, this summer has been gross. Like, our weather's not been our typical.
We didn't have that great
No.
last year either.
No, my flowers are shitty. We're getting this damn Canada smoke. I feel like at least 2 days a week we're getting smoked out from Canada.
Yep.
Get your shit together, Canadian.
Yeah, we either got Canada smoke or it's raining.
Or it's raining, or it's cloudy.
Now, on the other hand, we haven't had that 95-degree can't walk outside weather.
Well, that's true. It's almost like, do I want to be smoked out by Canada, or do I want to be in Arizona just literally frying
Baking.
my tits off? Yeah. So I'll take Canada smoke over frying my tits off for sure. Absolutely. Okay, so back to our favorite shows and what we're watching.
Okay.
And
tell them what
y'all-
you're watching.
Yeah, y'all drop down in the comments what you're watching, what you're loving, or if you've seen or read anything that we're about to talk about here.
Anything you recommend?
Yeah. Our Flag Means Death. I've told Nana. It's like Ted Lasso. If you're a Ted Lasso fan, it's like Ted Lasso meets camp, you know, like theater camp, not theater camp, but like, you know, campy, over the top kind of theater, you know.
It's silliness.
It's silly, yes, camp. Well, I mean, it can be silly. I mean, some of the storylines, they get a little heavy. But it's Ted Lasso meets camp, but with pirates. You know, we're talking like Blackbeard, you know, well-known.
You know what
Pirates
it reminds
of the sea.
me? It reminds me of those old airplane movies.
Oh, see, I never
They're
watched
so
those.
over the top silly.
Okay, no. Those are dumb. Those are dumb. And Nana, I'm not even going to look at you right now. I'm going to continue focusing on this fingernail because I know the look you're giving me right now. Our flag means death is not dumb. I told Nana, I said, you have got to watch the show. I love it so much.
So Nana started watching
I'm
it
on my
because
third.
she wouldn't shut up about it.
And I'm never going to shut up
Every
about
time I'd see
it.
her, have you watched it? I said, you know
never-
what? I'm going downstairs right now and I'm going to watch it.
I'm never going to shut up about it because I fucking love this show. And Nana watched 3 episodes and was like, oh, and keep in mind, these episodes are like 25 minutes long. You know,
They're 35 minutes long.
No, they're not super long. So it's very easily bingeable. And she was like,
if you can stay awake.
Oh, God. And she was like, oh, I watched 3 episodes and I don't know what you're talking about. This is the dumbest. What was your quote? This is the worst show I've ever seen in my life.
I did not say that.
Yeah, you did.
I most certainly did not. I just said, I don't get it.
Okay.
I'm not a fan.
You gotta watch more.
Now, when she made me watch Schitt's Creek.
Same thing. She was like 3 episodes in. She was like, ew, I don't really know.
And you said keep watching.
Yeah.
That's why I gave it 3 episodes.
You're getting very attitudinal right now.
I am.
And I do not appreciate
Okay,
it.
I want some opinions down in the comment section below because I am an old woman. Okay.
She is that.
I have limited hours left on this
in
earth,
her life,
right? So when I buy a new book and I start reading this book, I give it 50 pages.
Yeah.
If it has not grabbed my attention in 50 pages, I don't waste my time because there are other books that I could be reading. And again, when you realize that you have more yesterdays than you have tomorrows left, you could spend your tomorrows reading something you enjoy instead of something stupid. So, yeah. So how many of you guys do that? If you start a book, do you read it all the way until it's done? Or are you like me, like, I ain't wasting my time?
I'm kind of that person. I have to see it through, or I feel like, oh, what if it gets really good? And then I've, given up on it 14 chapters ago.
But what if you're 100 pages in and it's still not good? There was a book that you tried to get me to read.
Are you literally? Is this when we're
like The Girl in a Window or something stupid? A Girl on a Train.
Yep. Girl on a Train.
I'm like,
amazing book.
Yeah,
I loved it,
and she loved it, and I was like, no.
Okay, but here's the thing, Nana's Okay, we're filming. Thank you. Nana's choice, I almost said choice in bookware. Nana's choice in literature. Her genre. She loves dragons.
Sci-fi fantasy.
And castles. The sci-fi, and that is not my jammy jam at all.
Or historical fiction. I like historical fiction.
That is not, no. I don't need to be reading about hoes traveling through rocks and going back.
Hey, you like
200
Outlander.
years. I read Outlander the first, I want to say 5 books. So, okay, just to prove my point of how I will stick with some shit even though I ain't feeling it, just because I feel bad if I don't finish the book.
Well, you behind, because they 9 books now.
Okay, bitch. I read 5 of them motherfuckers. And I think book 6, or maybe I read 4, and then book 5, I was just like, I can't do it anymore. I can't do it. But you know what? I gave it a valiant effort.
Yes, you did.
You over here bitching about watching 3 30-minute episodes of my favorite show. Okay. And you're like, nope, I ain't doing it. I read 5 whole ass
You read 4 whole ass.
Bible-sized books.
Yeah, them's some Bible-sized books.
Of your favorite book series, okay? And you can't watch 10 episodes of my favorite show now. That is
And
messed
how many
up.
episodes of Game of Thrones did you watch?
Too many. Too many.
And how many was that? 1?
No, ma'am. Because I tried to live tweet it 6 years after it aired. I literally tried to live tweet it. If y'all go to Twitter.
I don't know what that means.
I watched it and then tweeted about it as I was watching it. And I used the hashtag. Oh, what the hell was my hashtag? I think it was Braves Diva. It was either Braves Diva takes GOT or BD takes GOT. I don't know. I had my own freaking hashtag. So if people wanted to follow along, because everybody else on Twitter had already seen this shit. I was literally the only person on Twitter that had not watched Game of Thrones.
Girl.
So everybody on Twitter that followed me was getting such a kick out of me experiencing Game of Thrones for the first time. So I had to create my own hashtag in case folks wanted to like follow along on my Game of Thrones journey. And let me tell you something. Those Cardarians, whatever the hell them's names are.
Targaryens.
Whatever.
Thank you very much.
Whatever.
Targaryens.
They was all trash. Honey, they was all trash. And I was like, I am not doing this. I ain't doing this. But you know what? I want to say I probably watched 4 or 5 episodes of Game of Thrones. Well, you know, I couldn't get through season 1. I'm sorry. That ain't my genre. Right?
It doesn't even get really good until season 2.
Okay, well, you know what? Our Flag Means Death doesn't really get really good until episode 5. Okay? Yeah, don't flip me off, lady. In case you haven't noticed, we're at odds. We're at odds right now.
Yeah, I like Game of Thrones. I'm a huge fan of Lord of the Rings and the Hobbits. I love the movies, but the books are like 6 gazillion times better.
Oh, okay. Hang on, lady. What is that series that I read last summer that I actually liked?
The Belgariad and the Malorian.
Okay,
yeah.
I enjoyed that. And who wrote that?
David Eddings.
David Eddings.
David Eddings did a series, and I want to say back in the 80s. These are
they're old as hell.
They're old, but if you like the sci-fi fantasy genre, David Eddings. The first book is Pawn of Prophecy. There's 5 books, and then there's.
Hang on, tell him again what the series is called.
The series is called The Belgariad, Belgariad, and then the second 5 books in the second series is The Malorian. Google David Eddings books.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I don't know if y'all can tell how different these 2 colors are right here. Same polish. 2 coats, 1 coat. If I were to just let this sit, actually, hold on. How did this work when I swatched it myself? Let me think. Yeah, I think once you cure it, it's going to go dark like this. But when you first put it on, Nana, can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's like this is super bright and this is way more muted.
You almost touched that. You did touch that.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You touched that nail and you nicked the end of it.
I haven't done my second coat on this.
Okay.
That's how I know. There's 2 different colors here.
I'm saying, y'all saw it.
No. So if you have fire sign, don't freak out. If you know, you're putting on multiple coats and you're like, what the hell? These are 2 totally different colors. For some reason, it's super bright when you first put it on. After it's cured, this is what it looks like. Okay, carry on, Nana. I'm sorry. I just wanted to mention that.
You interrupted me now. I don't know what I was saying.
Damn me all
there
to
you
hell.
Go. Made me forget again. I'll wake up in the middle of the night.
You'll remember
what I was going to say.
Okay, but the point is, the first and second series, the Belgariad and the Malorian series, I read them last summer or maybe the summer before. Oh, it had to be the summer before. Because remember I had planned to do a cream collection based on the color of the paperbacks. Yeah, each paperback in those series. They were good. Like, I enjoyed them. They are definitely
fast-paced
sci-fi, fantasy types. But the characters you fall in love with them, which is what honestly what I'm all about. I just love strong characters, but
And it's in true sci-fi fashion. It's, the good guys versus the bad guys, and got to save the world and all that stuff.
But because it was sort of, it took place in such a wonky ass era, in the book, it doesn't matter that it was written 40 years ago.
Yeah.
Because it's all, it's not like it was current. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, it's
Like
not
a
even,
current
it's not even
Go ahead.
the world as we know it. It's, it's a good book. It's a good read. It's not over the top intense.
I enjoyed it. Sorry if y'all can hear some weird stuff going on in the background. Mr. Brave Steve is in the shower, and his shower and my salon share a wall. So
What did he do? Did he go outside and mow?
Yeah, he mowed because it's about to rain. So I asked Nana, as she's curing her other hand, if she's still in love with this color, and she said yes, of course.
Oh my God, look how nice that looks with my tan.
But it's not this color. You know what I mean? To wipe this off.
I don't know what you mean. What do you mean?
Hang on. This pre-cured bright. It's not this color. It's that color.
I like this color.
Oh, okay. So you're not upset that
No,
that's
not
not
at
the color
all.
you're getting? Okay.
No.
Okay, ma'am. All right.
Well, and you have this on your finger, so it's not like I didn't know what I was getting.
Well, I know, but all right. What else were we talking about? TV shows.
TV shows.
I'm really sad about the writer's strike, y'all. It could be fucking years before we get new episodes of our shows and whatever the heck else.
Well, Ted Lasso's done, so who cares?
Well,
Although I would like to have Shrinking.
yeah, well, I mean, there are amazing writers everywhere, not just on Ted Lasso and
Well,
Shrinking.
is it the writers that are on strike right now, or is it the actors? I think-
Everybody and they mama.
Well, you know what? Because they millions ain't enough.
Well, I mean, let's face it, people in front of the camera are making 20 times as much as people behind the camera. So those people need their dues as well. They need to be paid for bringing us such amazing works.
Okay, you need to put some of that in my little, whatever you call that.
What are you talking about? Your
On my
little
finger sideways.
Okay.
See, there's a hole.
Okay.
There's a hole in the bottom of the sea. Remember that? There's a hole in the bottom of the sea.
No, ma'am.
Oh my God. Okay, never mind.
Oh,
There's a
What is
hole,
that?
there's a hole, there's a hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a log in the hole. in
okay.
the bottom
Listen,
of
is
the
this
sea.
copyrighted material?
There's
Because
a log in the hole in the bottom of the sea.
listen, I don't need
There's a
my
hole,
video.
there's a hole, there's a
Actually,
hole in the
maybe
bottom
my
of the sea.
video probably should be flagged because.
There's a frog on the log. in the
Okay,
hole in the bottom
Nana.
of the
Okay,
sea.
stick that in the damn lamp.
Aren't you going to do this one?
I'm shutting you up. Just stick that in the lamp.
See, elder abuse.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Are we?
You're on.
Are we okay?
You're on.
Yeah. Let me tell you what she told me today.
There ain't no telling.
We were talking about a lady that I work with that's had to move out of state to take care of her mother who has Alzheimer's.
Oh yeah.
She says to me, just so you know, when you go all wonky, I'm farming you out.
Yeah, I'm shipping you off somewhere.
So if anybody wants me,
if anyone wants to take Nana on when she gets
I'm going to go live with Guyleen.
crusty,
Guyleen take good care of me. She feed me good.
she would. Tom would run to.
Tom would take care of me.
Tom would go to Sonic for you.
And I'll bet Guyleen would like rub my feet and stuff like that.
Yeah, she's the master masseuse. She's really good at rubbing shoulders and
Yes.
elbows and hands and G-Money, heads up, Nana's gonna be living with you in a few years because I said so.
I'll move back to Arkansas, live up on the mountain.
Okay,
with
bye.
With the bears and the wildcats.
Because mountain life suits you.
Yes.
There's no Wi-Fi up there, okay?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, they are. They're putting in high-speed internet.
Oh, they never even had slow speed internet, okay?
Yeah.
So they are just zooming right along.
Well, my guess is that it's part of that. What did they call it? They called it the Inflation Reduction Act. that allegedly had all that infrastructure money.
Mm-hmm.
And that was one of the things that everybody in the world should be able to have access to high-speed internet. So they sent letters out to everybody who lives up there, asking if that's something that they would be interested in before they run the cables down the mountain, I guess.
And I guess everyone said, yep, we're interested.
Why would anybody not? You know what a pain in the butt it is up there.
Well, yeah, but I thought people lived out in the freaking forest because they don't want to be online. They want to be eating berries in the woods and hunting turkeys in the holler. Shout out to our Uncle James, by the way, who hunts turkeys in the holler.
Turkeys in the holler.
Yep. God love our family.
There's a turkey in the holler.
Okay. You know what? We're done. We're done with you.
There's a turkey on the log and the hole in the bottom. No, there's a turkey in the log on the hole in the middle of the woods.
At the bottom of the holler.
Oh, you guys, we're not even drinking.
Oh, I am. I am.
She is. I ain't.
Oh, we're just dumb.
Are we doing something with this finger or?
I have to. All right, we had to take a momentary little break because we were hyperventilating from Nana's impromptu made-up song.
That's a song.
It's
I didn't make it up.
Okay, G-Money, you may be getting her sooner than expected. All right, so now I shall go in with Madame Glam's No Wipe Torp Coat. I'm only going to do a couple of nails here with y'all. Nana, do you have anything that you would like to share with the peoples?
Not really. If you guys have any good book suggestions.
Preferably Kindle Unlimited, so Tara can
Kindle
also read
Unlimited, or I also have Barnes & Noble, Nook. I have a Nook, so I have accounts with both. You get free books on Barnes & Noble too, free ebooks.
They have that too?
They don't have the Kindle Unlimited, but they have like a lot of books that are good.
And free.
And free.
Oh, I did not know that. Well, one of my favorite book series is by an author named Nick, and I think his last name is pronounced Pirog. It's Pirog. And his 3 a.m. series, his Henry Benz series, OMG, I love it so much. And one thing that he does, and I think he still has it happening right now, I don't know how many books are in the series right now, but his next Henry Benz book releases in a couple of weeks. But all of the books in that series so far, what he has done, and I've never seen anybody else do this, he's offered them up as a bundle, and he has said, you can go ahead and just lay that down. He has not priced them out. He says, hey, pay whatever you think this is worth. Pay whatever you would like. If you want to help me out, because he's like an independent, author or whatever. So he has not put a price tag on the bundle. He's just like, if you think it's worth $5, $20, and I'm talking like all 5 or 6 books in this series so far. And I was like, oh, that's amazing. I love that. I actually have a signed book, autographed book, that I won one of his giveaways, like, I don't know, 8 years ago or something, but I love him.
Oh, just so you know, in case you didn't know, and I know you probably didn't know.
Probably didn't.
O'Reilly's got a new killing book coming out in September, Killing the Witches, about the Salem witch trials.
No.
Yep.
Oh, I'll be reading that. Even though I can't stand Bill O'Reilly as a human being. But you know what? I do be reading his books, and they are pretty good.
Yeah, he writes history books. He's a historian.
With someone else. It's not just him.
Something Dugard is the guy's last name. But they're really good if you like history.
Good. Yes.
One of the ones that I actually got Tara hooked on, I said, you've got to read this book, because I think there's 12 of them out. But the first one was called Killing the Killers, and it's about how the United States, the war on terror. And it is absolutely fascinating the way it's written, but also from a historical perspective or for informative, just to know that we have that technological capability of defending our country, and it's
well, just the shit that was going on behind the scenes that didn't nobody else know about.
exactly,
You know?
exactly.
It was
really
of course
good.
It was all highly confidential and classified and all that. And then what did I read? Go ahead. Killing Kennedy. And then I read Killing Reagan.
One of my favorites was one of the it wasn't his, I don't think the first one, but it was one of his first ones, was Killing England. And it's the story of how when we first decided that we were going to become an independent country and the steps that we had to take to disassociate ourselves from England because King George was such a freaking maniac. But yeah, there's Killing. Did you read Killing the Legends too?
I have not yet. That's still in my stack.
That was his latest, was Killing the Legends.
And the legends were Muhammad Ali, John Lennon,
and Elvis Presley. Yeah. And he tells all about the things that led up to their deaths.
Their demise.
Killing Lincoln was a good one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I haven't read that one yet either. And the thing is, I hate history.
Yeah, I'm
just not a history person.
But you're actually reading a story. It reads like it would be a fiction.
Yeah, can you relax your hand, please?
But it's not. His books are really good. I highly recommend them.
Is it Martin Dugard?
Martin Dugard.
Yeah, I'm not advocating that anyone put money in Bill O'Reilly's pockets. I know Nana's giving me the look.
I am, because I love Bill O'Reilly.
She loves him, and I just hate that. But the fact that he works and writes, I guess, with this other dude, like they're actually doing research and telling the truth. I'll go ahead and put it out there. Honestly, they're worth your time. And again, this is coming from a not Bill O'Reilly fan, and I also do not enjoy historical type of books. But I kind of suggest that you start with Killing Kennedy. I don't know. I think that's one of my faves. I mean, I wasn't alive when Kennedy was, but I was alive when Reagan was.
There's a lot in that Killing Reagan book that the public did not know.
No, I didn't. I had
clue. No idea. Nope, and was like, oh my God, are you kidding me?
Yep. Yes, ma'am, Pam. All right, I'm going to be quiet, finally, and we're going to get Nana all cured up, and we'll come back here and do her favorite part, which y'all know what that is, and then we will let y'all go. And then we'll let y'all go. All righty, here we are with the Nana, and of course, we're going to use our Melody Susie. Let me get my e-cig out my mouth. Melody Susie cuticle oil on the old Nana. And this is, of course, a twist up pen. And this is her favorite part, y'all. This is our favorite part.
My favorite part. Well, this right here is not technically my favorite part.
It's what comes next that Nana loves the mostest. But she does enjoy just being doused with the old cuticle oil. And I gotta admit, I love the pens for application purposes, because I can just get right up in here, you know what I mean? So before I rub that in, Nana, tell me what you smell. Do you smell anything? Because I really don't
smell anything.
I don't either. It says
I don't smell literally don't smell anything.
Oh, it's not pecan, it's peach extract, mango extract, peach mango, and vitamins nourish. Okay,
I do not.
I literally
smell
thought
anything.
that was like pecan spelled incorrectly. Yeah, I don't smell anything either. But this is Nana's favorite part. She likes to purr. Yeah. And
it's like that. Oh, there's another show, another Netflix show. If you guys haven't seen it, you guys have to watch Stranger Things. Because there's now 4 seasons of Stranger Things.
Yawn.
That's a good show.
You know what? I think I smell something a little bit. Unless this is taken over. Because the basil in the Madame Glam is so strong. And I put some on the back of my hand a while
Oh,
ago.
you did,
and
yeah.
rubbed it in. So I feel like that's what I'm smelling. Okay, Nana, what do you think?
I love you. I love you. I love you.
Look how tan she is. We did spend what, about 2 hours in the pool today?
Yeah, I get in the pool. I've been getting in the pool, not every day, but almost every day. From 4 to 5 or 5 to 6, I get out there and tread water for an hour, listening to my jammy jams.
Mm-hmm.
So I have been getting a little bit of sun. Oh, you could put some of that on me.
This is for me because I'm dry as a bone.
Oh, I was kind of hoping you'd like.
Well, maybe. I was just letting you talk. I was letting you, educate the peoples on what you have going on.
That's it.
Yes, she gets in the pool. She works out. I have not been in the pool this summer. That ain't been my vibe this summer. I have not been happy with the weather. Timing's always off because I always sleep during the day anyway.
I live with a vampire.
Yeah, but I think, the last 2 out of the last 3 days, I've actually been in the
And you
pool.
know what? It's been really nice because I've actually been able to. I'm telling you guys, there are some weeks that I literally see her coming and going. And because I'm going to bed when she's getting up,
Right.
and when I'm getting up to go to work, she's going to bed.
Yeah, I sleep while she's working,
And that really sucks for pool days because
I know. It's hard to have a pool day when
you sleeping.
Yeah, when the sun ain't out, when I'm awake. But, it is what it is. Oh, I forgot to put some on you.
I noticed that,
That's
but I
okay.
wasn't gonna
all right.
whine because I was afraid you'd send me to Guyalina early.
Well, you know what? It's still on the table. Okay, it's still on the table, honey.
You would miss me so much.
I would. Okay, y'all. So let me know what you think about Fire Sign. It's absolutely beautiful. Not on me. It's beautiful on
This
Nana.
is beautiful.
And
it is beautiful.
I would also.
And you know what? If you look, Tara hasn't got much sun.
Right.
And look how pretty that is on her. And I'm
That's
tan.
why
And look how pretty it is on me.
I'm telling you, this is going to be. I think this is going to be my signature color.
And I think this would
looks
be
gorgeous on me.
Gorgeous on just about any skin tone.
You're brown. You're golden. I have such red. Well, I say I have red undertones, but I was also in the pool and I'm fried to a crisp.
Yeah.
So literally look at the color of my sunburn. I'm burnt, but I feel like this color will look bomb on everyone.
This may have to be my manicure for Exuma next year.
So we need a backup bottle. Okay. And also, as always, thank you to Melody Susie for sending us the P series.
Thank you, Melody Susie.
Yes, that would be this bad boy. And honestly, I am not mad at this. It is very well constructed. It's metal. It's heavy duty. Nana, hold your hands out. What do you think?
Oh wow, that's a lot heavier than I thought it was.
Yeah. I mean it's not like heavy, but it's not one of these, cheapo knockoff. Yeah, it's metal. Very well made. Beautiful. Love. And love all the little extras.
It comes with stuff.
We got bands. We got cuticle oil. We got the...
Yeah, Melody Susie, you need to put a few more drops of the scent.
Get us some fragrance oil up in here, Melody Susie, please. 0 problems. The torque was amazing. I don't know. I'm very, very pleased. So, August 17th, this bad boy launches. I, of course, will have a link to this product down in the description box below. And you can save 12% at Melody Susie on this product or any product with code TARA12. Make sure you please follow the link in the description box below so that they will know that you came from me. All right, Nana, that's going to do it for me.
Okay.
Is that going to do it for you?
Me too.
If you stuck around this long, cookies, kudos, and trophies to y'all. The keyword is beaches. The keyword is beaches. Because we want to be on the beach. Thank you for tuning in for another edition of
Nana Snubs. Nana Snubs.
Twinkie Nubs. All right, we love y'all. We'll see y'all in our next one. Bye.